Hi, I'm Mark. This is my December review for Libra Sun sign and Libra Rising. This month we have a couple of major events right in the middle. But the first 2 weeks are going to be a little bit up and down because there's some good days and there's some more difficult days. We start with a good day. Mercury in your second house makes a positive aspect to Saturn in the fourth. So this is a good day to look at finances, especially around expenditure and the home. So this is a good day to have a critical eye and see things and see where you can make improvements for the future to make things better. Then on the fourth we have a bit of a down day. The moon is in your 10th house opposite Saturn, so there could be some restrictions on you here. It could be something that brings you down a bit, but don't worry too much, it will pass. On the 5th is a good day because Venus in your second house makes a positive aspect to Neptune. Now the second house is about finances, it's about possessions. So this could be a day when you buy yourself something or treat yourself to something that makes you feel good, something you've wanted for a long time, something that can be used creatively and bring you some kind of joy. Then on the 9th, it's not so good day because this time the Sun makes an aspect to Neptune. The Sun's in the 3rd, so you're going to feel a bit lethargic, your mind's going to be a bit woolly, it's not going to be able to concentrate very fully, and you might have some kind of illness on that day that you're not sure what it is, but it will pass, it will disappear just as quick as it comes. On the 13th we have a major event. We have Jupiter and Saturn coming together. They're coming together in Capricorn for the last time, and right at the end of Capricorn, and they are going to walk hand in hand into Aquarius. Aquarius is your fellow air sign, so you will benefit greatly by having Jupiter and Saturn in your fellow air sign. It's also your 5th house. It's creative, so this is great. This is good news. The Earth cycle will finish and we'll start a new 200-year cycle of these two giants in air. You are an air sign, so again you'll benefit greatly from this. Now Jupiter is going to bring opportunity and improvement, expansion, a lot of change. Jupiter works well in Aquarius. Saturn will bring organisation. Saturn tests everything, so everything will have to be examined. So there'll be a lot of global change. Also there'll be a lot of personal change for you because this is going to happen in your 5th house of creativity. So there'll be a very creative time coming up over the next couple of years. With Jupiter and Saturn going into Aquarius together, to me this signals that we are well and truly now in the age of Aquarius. The other factor that gives me this clue is that also in a few years time Neptune will leave Pisces and will move into Aries, so that signals to me the end of the Pisces era. With these two giants moving into Aquarius, there's going to be a lot of insight for you. There's going to be a vision of a new and different future. Aquarius is about invention, it's about originality, it's about humanitarianism. All these things will come into play. Jupiter works very well in Aquarius, so creatively it will be great for you. Also Saturn will bring structure. We need to work within the structure of Saturn. We can't just have a revolution and have nothing to put in its place. You have to change slowly and creatively within the existing structures so that eventually things would have turned all the way around. The structure for you will be to think in a creative way, to think inventively, but within the existing structures that you have, to change things slowly, to be more expressive, and also to use Jupiter to grow and expand. On the 14th we have another major event. This is a solar eclipse. This one's in Sagittarius. It's a member of the Saros South Series 4, and this is renowned for its fatedness. It's got strong emotional feel about it as well. This one's in your 3rd house of the mind, so here we can see that your mind will be changing, you'll be thinking differently. Maybe that you have to learn things. Maybe you learn things that will teach you. Maybe you'll learn things that will advance you. There's all different things that could be connected with this. Communication is another thing. Maybe you learn to another language or communicate with people from different countries. There's a very strong feel of culture here as well, because it's in Sagittarius, and also philosophy and beliefs. There could be lots of things that come up that change your thinking with this eclipse. On the 15th, the Black Moon, Lilith and Uranus come together in your 8th house. Now, they don't have a lot in common, but what they do share is freedom from restrictions. So this is when you'll try and put some plan in place whereby you can free up a lot of limitations that have been put on you and start to plan for the future to break away from those. There's been a lot of restrictions over the past year or so. You'll be wanting to break away. But what these two will do, they will change the circumstances around you gradually. And they're like this till the end of the year. They will slowly change things so that you are in a better position to break free and do the things you want to do. On the 19th, Venus makes an aspect with Chiron, the healing planet. Venus in your 3rd house. And now is a chance to heal a past wound about your abilities, maybe your intelligence. Maybe you didn't feel in the past you were in a situation where you didn't feel that you knew enough or were capable enough of doing something. So there's a chance to heal an old wound there. And then on the 20th, both Saturn and Jupiter will fully be in Aquarius. And this, like we said earlier, is your house of creativity. Now Saturn will demand that you start to pay attention to your creative side. And also Jupiter will bring forth opportunities so that you can start to be more creative. There's a lot of ways of being creative. You can be creative in your thinking. An invention is creativity. Be creative in how you do practical things. There's lots of ways of being creative, but you need to now get in touch with this. Over the next couple of years, this will be getting more and more intense for you. On the 21st, Mars makes a square to Pluto. Now this is a difficult time. It's 4 days when tensions will be high. This is a time when there is lots of very intense energy around. Pluto is power, Mars is drive. So these two tend to clash sometimes. You could get involved in power struggles. Mars is in your 7th house of other people, so other people could be angry with you. Pluto's in your 7th house because there will be power struggles around the home and where you live. On the 22nd, the Sun and Mercury both move into your 4th house and Capricorn. This is a time when you can get things done now, get on with things, put your attention to things. Capricorn is about doing, achieving. It's a cardinal sign, it's the goat, it's the high climber. So you can really push forward with that energy. Then on the 25th, the Sun makes an aspect to Chiron, and this will allow you to see things in a different light, especially in the home area or in the family area. You'll put new light on an old problem, and you may be able to solve it with this new perspective. Between the 27th and the 29th, the Sun is going to shine a light right on the conjunction of Uranus and the Black Moon. Now this is in your 8th house. This is where you need to make transformations and changes. So the Sun shining his light will give you clear vision. You'll be able to see what needs to be done, and then you'll be able to make those changes. Then the last few days of December, Venus, your ruler, makes a couple of aspects, and this is where you'll be really chilled out. You'll be relaxed. You'll be able to use your imagination. It's a bit of a dreamy few days, but you chill out, do some meditation. It's good for spiritual things. It's good for imagination, artistic, creative things. So it's good for watching movies and just chilling out basically. It's also good for communication because Venus is in the 3rd house, so it's communication with people. If you're in a relationship, enjoy the time. If you're not, do something creative and imaginative. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave a comment, I'd love to hear from you.